Bruce Banner sits alone, deep in thought, and dials the suicide prevention hotline. A woman named Veronica answers. When she asks who's calling, Bruce tells her that he is the man who killed Betty Ross. Veronica, stunned, recognizes his voice. She's a friend of Betty, his late wife. When she asks why he's calling, Bruce confesses he's considering ending it all again. He recalls his past failed attempts. Even when he tried to shoot himself, the Hulk spit out the bullet. As a last resort, he's hired a hitman to finish the job. Veronica pleads with him, reminding him that Betty wouldn't want this. Bruce, filled with anger, lashes out before quickly apologizing. His mind drifts back to when he first met Betty. He was at General Ross's house for a meeting when Betty opened the door. For Bruce, it was love at first sight, but Betty simply ignored him, telling him her father was busy. While waiting, Bruce offered to help her with an exam. She initially refused, but he insisted and eventually helped her pass. As they shook hands, General Ross walked in. Surprised, Betty rarely spoke to men. Their love blossomed, leading to marriage and a happy life until disaster struck. MODOK used gamma radiation to transform Betty into the monstrous Harpy. Bruce did everything he could to cure her, but when he remained trapped as the Hulk, their battles became relentless. He eventually managed to restore her to her human form, but before they could truly be happy again, tragedy struck. Mr. Hyde attacked, brutally killing Betty. Bruce never forgave himself, believing it was all his fault. Veronica tries to comfort him, urging him to forgive himself by saving lives. Suddenly, Bruce hears a voice in the background. A man named Cal is harassing Veronica. Bruce recognizes the voice instantly. It's Hyde, Betty's murderer. Before Hyde can harm Veronica, the Hulk emerges from the shadows, grabbing him from behind. A brutal fight erupts. At first, Hyde gains the upper hand, but then he makes a fatal mistake, mocking Betty's death. Hulk snaps. Hyde swings a punch, but Hulk catches it effortlessly, breaking his wrist in an instant before slamming him into the ground. Rage takes over as Hulk pummels Hyde, every punch fueled by pain and loss. Beaten and broken, Hyde finally mutters an apology for Betty's death. Veronica, shaken but grateful, thanks Bruce for saving her life. In a moment of gratitude and sorrow, she gives him a heartfelt kiss.